Welcome to the Canada House Podcast, your go-to spot for straight talk, few laughs, and some seriously smart cannabis conversations. I'm Jen, nurse, cannabis therapy educator, and proud connoisseur for the last 20 years. Yep, I was into terpenes way before they were cool. Here we dive into the world of medical cannabis, busting myths, breaking down those stigmas, and talking about everything your doctor should have told you, but probably didn't. Thanks for tuning in. Let's spark some knowledge. Hi, welcome back to our podcast where cannabis and comedy collide. I'm your host, Jen, nurse, advocate, proud member of Canada House Clinic fam, and yes, a fan of both puns and pot. Today we're diving into something that's part history, part mystery, and all cannabis goodness. So grab your coffee, your tea, your infused gummy, and let's take a little trip through time. Not that kind of trip. Before we dive into it, I do have something exciting to share. As a huge thank you of all of our incredible patients, we are celebrating 730 Medical Cannabis Day at our clinics across Canada, and you're invited. Come down to your local Canada House clinic on July 30th between 11 and 2 p.m. Some of them have snacks, lunches, barbecues, but there is a chance to win a PAX. Let's kick things off with a question. Do you know what 420 means? Most people assume that it's a police code or maybe has something to do with Bob Marley's birthday, but it's not. The truth is that it started in California in 1971 with the high school students, a group of them called the Waldos. They would meet at 420 after school and try and search for this hidden cannabis crop. Plot twist, they never found the crop. But they did start a nationwide ritual. And now, April 20th, aka 420, is basically Christmas for stoners. Parades, protest, pot deals. There's always that one guy in the crowd yelling, legalize it, even though it's been legal. Let's talk Canadian cannabis. Most people think it got legalized in 2018, but that's not it. Canada's medical cannabis journey started way earlier with a lot less applause. So let's time travel, no DeLorean required. 1923, cannabis was banned in Canada, probably because somebody coughed too loud. 1996, enter Terrence Parker, a Canadian legend who used cannabis to manage his epilepsy. Although he kept getting arrested, and so he took it to court, and he won. The judge ruled that he had the right to access medical cannabis treatment. Boom. Charter rights. 2001, July 30th, aka the birth of legal medical cannabis in Canada. Only 2 patients had access. Yep, 2. Cannabis Club was basically a party of Terrence and a friend. Today, over 265,000 Canadians use medical cannabis legally. That's one heck of a grow up. So, why am I telling you this? Well, because 730, Canada's Medical Cannabis Day, named after the OG legal date, July 30th, 2001. This week, this whole month, we're celebrating the advocates, the pioneers, and every patient who fought for access. If it wasn't for them, many Canadians would still be stuck dealing with pain, trauma, and illness without the plant-based options. Plus, the cannabis world has gone full on science mode. Back then, we knew about CBD and THC, but now we've got CBN, CBG, THCV, CBDA, just to name a couple. and terpenes. Oh, yeah. Those lovely little compounds that give cannabis that smell and that help guide your treatments. We used to know maybe about 100, but now we're talking 200 plus. Even with all the progress, the work isn't over. We're still learning, researching, and advocating. In fact, 2021 was the busiest year for cannabis research, and 2022 kept the momentum going. And that's why days like 730 matter. It's not just about celebrating cannabis, it's about recognizing the people, the progress, and the patients who've gotten us here. So today, I raise my metaphorical joint T to Terrence Parker, the research, the early license producers, and every single patient at Canada House and beyond. Thanks for hanging out with me today for this plant-powered podcast. Our next episode, all about terpenes, what they are, why they matter, and how that little citrusy bud that you love can actually help your mood or pain. Got a topic you want to explore? Send it my way. Thanks for tuning in, where smart cannabis conversations are always on the menu. If you like what you heard, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who really needs to hear this. Until next time, stay curious, stay lifted, and remember, keep your mind open and your stash organized. Happy 730.